Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another MLB recap video, and I have no idea what the intro was, but I'm just glad that you guys think I'm somewhat funny. Even though it probably wasn't funny, what? Oh no, it's gonna be one of those days. I gotta get my coffee. That's probably what it is. I have not had my morning coffee yet, and I just don't feel like myself. If I don't have my coffee, I haven't taken a shower, I can't do it. But anyways, guys, like I was saying, welcome back to yet another MLB recap video. I hope that we have a lot of fun today because the news that we have to go over, there's some pretty interesting stuff. So a couple days ago, Strasburg of the Washington Nationals, he did something that was pretty cool, but I didn't think that it was worthy enough to present to you guys as news. What he did that was so cool is that he threw a pitch. Now, he hit the hitter, then that ball ricocheted and hit the catcher, and then that ball ricocheted and hit the umpire. I thought, you know, that's really cool, but it's not enough to show you guys. But now, he did it again. So he did it twice in the span of 1 week. Check it out.
Had two sounds. Did it hit him?
I think he just hit all three again, and that's the second start in a row he did it. Did that get Wieters too? He did.
Oh my gosh.
He picked up the spare for the second game in a row. Unbelievable.
So at this point, it makes me wonder, is Strasburg doing this on purpose? Is he going out of his way to play pinball with the baseball and the hitter and the catcher and the umpire? Because that's not right, man. Strasburg, you're really good. Just throw it down the plate and try and get him out that way. I'm being dramatic, guys. I do not think that Strasburg is doing this on purpose, but I just think it was really funny that he did it twice in the span of a week or two, which is just crazy to me. Our next clip is also something that is pretty crazy, but this almost makes me, I have to take a step back just to even talk about this. So Jordan Hicks, you guys all know he is the rookie relief pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals. He probably throws the hardest fastball in all of Major League Baseball, and this month he's throwing harder than ever. His average fastball is 102 miles an hour, but that's not his filthiest pitch. His filthiest pitch is his sinker. Check this out.
And that's what he's thinking. Yeah, of course you want him to go swing the bat, but if he thinks he's got a better chance of bunting his way on, then so be it.
Have you guys ever seen Star Wars? You know that character General Grievous? He has like 4 arms. Yeah, I would have to be General Grievous to get into the batter's box against Jordan Hicks because I come up here, I got 2 bats, I got 1 more bat, because that's the only way I'm going to be able to hit this pitch is if I throw. That was really loud, sorry. But honestly, how do you hit that pitch unless you have 3 different bats? And Ozzie Albies, that guy is really good. He's one of the best players that we have in this league, and he made him look silly. So now it's time for the question of the day. Do you think there is anyone in Major League Baseball that is filthier than Jordan Hicks? I do have one person in mind. So I think Jordan Hicks is number 1, but number 2 might be Adam Ottavino. But yesterday, Adam Ottavino, he wasn't that filthy.
High fly ball to left center field. Way into the night to end the night.
Ooh, September baseball is here. Oh my gosh. So the Rockies are facing off against the Dodgers in LA. So I know my boy Eulogy. Shout out to my boy Eulogy. He's always in my streams. If you guys don't know, I do stream on Twitch pretty much every single day. Fuzzy from YT. Go check me out. But Eulogy was at the game yesterday, so I know that he was going nuts. The reason why this is such a big deal, it's not just a normal walk-off home run. It's the Rockies versus the Dodgers. They're both in the NL West, and they're both trying to go for a playoff spot right now. And usually Adam Ottavino is one of those guys that if you see a clip on Twitter of the nastiest pitch and there's a gif of it, it always seems to be Adam Ottavino and his slider. But yesterday, it doesn't seem like he had that sharp twist on it or anything like that, because we see that was pretty much down the heart of the play, and Chris Taylor made him pay. And the Dodgers, I don't know the standings. We'll go over them in just a second, but they're starting to pull away from the Rockies. We have some more news to talk about in regards to the Rockies and one of their best players, Trevor Story, but we'll save that for the later half of the video because we always like to talk about injuries towards the end, so just stay till the end, okay? It's good stuff. We saw Chris Taylor coming huge. Now, he is from the right side of the plate, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the opposite side. We're going to try and find another clip of someone from the left-handed side being clutch, and we actually found one. Here it is.
That one's drilled deep to right. There it goes. See ya. A 3-run home run for Walker, and the Yankees take the lead.
You picked up on it earlier. Where is that bridge to Kimbrel? And I tell you what, it just shows you how good it.
Neil Walker does not have the best stat line in 2018, but some of his home runs have come at the most perfect timing, and especially yesterday. So the Yankees were down 1-0, and he hit a 3-run bomb to give them the lead because the Red Sox were actually trying to get closer to clinching the division. The Yankees said, nope, Neil Walker's got something else for you guys today. And just the fact that it was against the Red Sox makes me so happy because the Red Sox and the Yankees, their rivalry kind of faded away in the last couple of years. But if you guys remember towards the beginning of the season, Joe Kelly and Tyler Austin had that brawl, and it kind of spark things up a little bit. So hopefully with this walk-off home run, it just only adds to the whole magicalness of the Red Sox versus Yankees rivalry. I just want that.
And the payoff pitch.
Go on the pitch. Swinging a grounder back up toward the middle. Adames has it. Flips the second out. Turned to first by Wendell. It's a double play.
1-2 to Rua. Right down the heart of the plate.
That's lockup of a heater as you're going to get. That's number 200.
This man might be the most underrated and the most underappreciated pitcher that I've seen the last couple of years. So Blake Snell, if you guys don't know, he almost did not make the All-Star team, and he even got better in the second half. So currently on the year, he is 20-5. He has a 1.97 ERA. I'm slowing myself down so you guys can kind of put all this into perspective. And he also has 200 plus strikeouts. So Blake Snell, if he is not the favorite to win the AL Cy Young, I don't know what is the Cy Young. And his team is actually not that bad. The Tampa Bay Rays, they are slowly but surely starting to show their true colors. They're about to call up Austin Meadows, so they might even get better. But with 20 wins, 200 strikeouts, and a sub-2 ERA, I don't think that Corey Kluber is going to do it because he's had a few rough starts the last couple months. And then also with Chris Hill, I don't think that he has the innings. So in my opinion, Blake Snell, he is the American League Cy Young favorite right now. Unless he gives up 5 runs at each of his next start, I think that is his to lose. And that's just mine. All right, guys, so we're going to go talk about a pitcher from the New York Mets, but we're not talking about Noah Syndergaard, and it's not going to be about Jacob deGrom. Why did I put 2 up? Noah Syndergaard, Jacob deGrom, and okay, the third one was going to be Steven Matz. So Steven Matz, yesterday he was on the mound. Now he did have 5 walks, but he escaped all those walks with no earned runs, and he did this.
And Quinn hits it back and caught by Matz. It'll be a double play. Side retired. Whoa. Well, that's how you double him up. Matz with the incredible reaching behind the back catch of the line drive and turns it into 2.
That was one of the cooler catches that I've seen this year, and he was actually able to double him off as well. So remember, guys, I was talking that he shut out the Phillies, but also one thing is that he hit a home run for the 2nd game in a row.
And he drives one to deep left, and forget that. Steven Matz. In the air, left field, Hoskins back on the warning track at the wall. It's out of here! Steven Matz does it! The 3rd Met pitcher ever to homer in back-to-back starts.
It's hard enough for a pitcher to hit 1 home run throughout the year, but to do it in 2 games in a row and then make that play, I just wanted to tip my cap off to you, Steven Matz. Hopefully my hair's not too bad. Hey, it's not too bad today, but props to you, Steven Matz, for doing it with both the glove, your arm. I know you had 5 walks, but you were able to get around that, shut the Phillies down, and then hit a home run in 2 straight games. That's amazing. Alright guys, so that is pretty much going to wrap it up for all these stories from yesterday. I know I do not have the time to discuss every single game and every single highlight, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put these scores on the screen right now just so you can kind of see, did my team win, did my team not win? Because I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes I go 1 or 2 days without knowing the score of the Indians game just because I'm so busy with work, busy hanging out with friends, just living life. So if you guys haven't been caught up with your team scores, here's from yesterday, the 18th of September. Alright guys, so now that you are all updated with the scores, I do want to quickly recap the injuries, like the most important injuries going throughout the league. So Aaron Judge is officially back. He returned a couple days ago, but he was only allowed to play the field, but yesterday he was in the lineup, so he's officially back. Aroldis Chapman has just been activated from the DL. His knee should be somewhat fine. He did receive 2 like plasma rich something in his knee, so he should be set to go. And the craziest part is, before he went down, he still had 30 plus saves, a 2.11 ERA, so he was still really good, and he was injured. So the Yankees, they're coming back to full strength at the perfect time. Brandon Morrow, one of the best relief pitchers that the Chicago Cubs have to offer. He was huge for the Dodgers last year in the postseason. Yeah, he's out for the season, so that means that Yu Darvish is down. Pedro Strop just got injured. We'll see how far he is out. Brandon Morrow's out, Drew Smiley's out, so the Cubs, they are decimated on their pitching side, and I feel bad for you Cubs fans. I'm an Indians fan, but I don't want anyone to be injured, okay? And then last but not least, I told you guys that we had an update on Trevor Story. So a couple days ago, I told you that he had UCL damage, and usually UCL damage means you have to get Tommy John, but luckily he only has inflammation, so he should be out a couple days. Probably back by next Tuesday. As far as news and recaps and injury updates, I think that's going to do it for today's video. So what we're quickly going to do is we're going to run down the standings real quick and see if anything has changed. So in the AL East, we know that the Yankees, they were able to beat the Red Sox. So I'm not sure if they clinched yet. I think they clinched, but I'm not sure. I think their magic number is down to 1 game. So we'll see about that. We know the Indians already clinched the Central. The Athletics are now 5 games back of the Astros. The Astros are playing really good baseball right now. And the wild card, the Rays are 5.5 games back of the Athletics for the 2nd spot in the wild card. that's pretty interesting. We'll see if the A's continue to play bad and if the Rays continue to play well. In the National League, the Phillies are now 5.5 games back, so they went from 8.5 to 7.5 games to 5.5, so they're actually playing not bad baseball right now. In the Central, the Brewers, yeah, they are slipping a little bit right now. They are 3.5 games back of the Cubs. The Cardinals are 5.5 games back in the NL West. Again, we know that this is probably going to be the division that is craziest going forward. The Dodgers are up by 1.5 games over the Rockies, and then the Diamondbacks, they're slipping. They're 6 games back. In the wild card, the Brewers are up by 2 games for home field advantage. The Cardinals are in second place. The Rockies are 1.5 games back. The Diamondbacks and the Phillies are both 6 games back. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, cats and dogs, animals, fishes, whatever, who's watching right now, I'm not really too sure what my demographic is, but whoever's watching with 2 eyeballs, thanks, or 1, I don't know. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video right there. Thank you all so much for watching. I might post a second video today, so if you guys are fans of MLB The Show and you somewhat miss it, yeah, stick around, turn on those bells, because I might be bringing some crazy for you guys, something special, just something different. But guys, thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you tomorrow for yet another video. Peace out.